So for the Scallop Search, we will be recording our data on the ArcGIS Survey 123 platform, and I am going to walk you through the steps now. So when you click on the link that we provide, you will see a form very similar to this. Go ahead and type in the date. Click on the box once, and it will give you a calendar, and you can select the date to make it a little bit easier. You're going to write the first and last name of your boat captain, as well as a phone number. Please read through the entire liability statement, and your boat captain will sign his or her signature at the bottom. For number of participants, you will include everybody who is participating in the Scallop Search with you on that day, not including the captain. Every participant will need to read the liability waiver, write their full name, and then sign their signature. For your first site, for your first transect, you will put the time that you started and arrived at your site. There are 3 bay segments that we will be monitoring for the Scallop Search: Boca Ciega Bay, Lower Tampa Bay, and Middle Tampa Bay. Most of you only have 1 bay segment and 1 map, but some of you may have multiple maps, so just make sure you're looking very closely at the top of the maps so you know the correct bay segment. Go ahead and put your site number, which is the number you were given that's associated with that area. For your GPS location, Survey 123 allows you to ping your location simply by clicking on the map. So you can click on the map and it should show you the location that you're at, or at least very close by. Do make sure that you double check that your location ping is accurate and say yes or no. If it is not accurate, and you can tell it is not accurate from the map, you will need to manually put in your latitude and longitude, which I will show you how to do momentarily. Let's assume it's correct, and we will move on to water depth. You will need to estimate your water depth using your 2-meter PVC pole. You will need the water depth before you start your transect and when you're finished with your transect. Please round to the nearest 10th place. Scallop count, very simple, just put the amount of live scallops that you found. For vegetation type, we're asking you to record which seagrasses you see at your site. You are going to estimate the percentage of seagrass that takes up your transect. This diagram shows the 3 most common species of seagrass found in Tampa Bay: turtle grass, manatee grass, and shoal grass. We have provided you a link to a video created by the Tampa Bay Estuary Program. Please watch this video ahead of doing the Scallop Search to assist you with identifying seagrass in the field. If you do see any other species of seagrass that's not listed here, please note that in the comment box below, as well as anything significant or unusual observed at the site. This question just asks you what site and transect you're going to next. Each group is required to do 2 transects at 2 different sites, but if you have time, we encourage you to do 3 transects at each site. After your first transect, you can no longer ping your GPS location. You'll need to manually enter your coordinates using a GPS device or the GPS feature on your cell phone or tablet. To find your coordinates on Google Maps, open up the application. You should see a blue dot that indicates your position. If you don't see a blue dot, you may have to adjust the settings on your phone. Zoom into the blue dot and press your finger down as close to that blue dot as you can without actually selecting it. You should now see coordinates up at the top, which you can log into the survey. The latitude is always the first number listed, followed by the longitude. And that is the only thing different for the rest of the transects and sites.